the lack of ground truthing. And I don't know if you know what that means. The fact is that the state spent very little time actually going on the ground and looking at people's specific properties and what the actual differences in the property was compared to the level of fire risk that they assessed it at. And myself and our community development director spent time with the scientists from OSU, and they were unwilling to come to our community and look at properties that had the exact same vegetation, the exact same topography, the exact same weather, but a different fire level. And to me, it's how as an elected official are we supposed to explain to the citizens, well, now you have to spend more money, or your property is considered a higher level of fire risk, but I can't explain it to them. And to tell you the truth, the gentleman that we talked to, the scientist, he was never able to give me a good explanation. We'd always get to the point with, well, you just don't understand. And when that's the end answer, there's something funky going on there. Another serious issue I see is it affects rural Oregon dramatically more than it does more urban areas. And Deschutes County people really get mad at me about this, but the fact that Sun River, Black Butte Ranch, and Deschutes River Woods are all moderate, which I don't think we should have any of these maps whatsoever. But if you're gonna look at areas like that, and then you can tell me that Juniper Canyon in my community is a high risk area. Yes. 100%. Well, also look at all the fire areas that caused this map are now at moderate. How does that make any sense? So the whole reason that we're having this conversation about these maps, the areas that caused those issues are now considered moderate. It just there's no legitimate science that I have found at all in the entire process. I talked a little bit about the dramatic differences. We'll have areas of very high with a low right in the center of it. And I'm sure you've heard all these stories, but I was talking to some friends of mine in Wasco County. They had a reservoir that was under high.
That's a good one.
And they complained about it, they talked about it, and the state was still unable or unwilling to change that designation. So how can you have a body of water that has a high fire risk, and then you want to move forward with this map and affect everybody's values of their homes, their insurance? We've heard from a lot of people that have kind of changed there. Have actually even had real estate transactions that have fallen apart specifically because the buyers, well, I'm sure they told them, but they found out that the maps make this property high, gone. No interest in purchasing their property. Just like Bill was talking, a lot of these properties are people's retirement. It's what they have, it's what they put their lifeblood into for their entire life. Can I just talk? No? Okay. It's sounding kind of weird. Yeah. So it's just a travesty at how these different things are being pushed without, I believe, any kind of legitimate science. I can tell you right now, Crook County is moving forward is appealing for all of our property owners, and so we're working to come up with what that system looks like. And we plan on sharing that. We've been pushing this quite a bit through the Eastern Oregon Counties Association. And so we started a letter that 39 county commissioners in Eastern Oregon signed on to, that we've sent to the state and the governor. And once we get this kind of secret sauce of how to appeal, we're planning on sending that out to as many counties that are interested in hearing that information. So just want to wrap it up. Thank you for everybody. I think everybody knows there's an appeal booth here, so make sure to go by the appeal booth and talk to them about what you need to do. But I would also call your county commissioners. I think you all are from one county, most of you at least. But when you talk to your county commissioners, tell them how important it is that the counties themselves appeal, because one of my largest concerns are that not many people out there are really getting the information that they need to be able to know that there is an appeal process or how to go through that appeal process. And what's going to happen is we're going to go down the line, and then maybe they've got a bare lot, and so 5 years from now they go to build, and they go to the planning department and they go, well, now you have to spend 20% more to build your home. And well, what about my neighbor? He doesn't. Well, that's totally different. They're in a different fire level, and those are the people that I'm extremely concerned about, is the people that aren't up on the information right now. And so that's where I think local governments can stand up for our communities. And if they don't want to appeal it later, that's fine, but at least they have the opportunity when you have your local community stand up for you. So thank you guys so much for coming.
I'd like to invite anybody that's a homeowner to come up here and briefly explain your situation. Holly Morton from Josephine County would like to speak.
So these are the leaders right here from all of our communities. What I want to say is, on all of these issues, the cavalry is not coming in to rescue us. We are the cavalry. You are the leaders in your community. And what I'm going to recommend that you do is go back to your individual community and set up workshops showing people how to do the appeals, because many people are very intimidated by this paperwork process. I know Aliva, Kathy, and many of the people that are here have done workshops. We can give you digital files with all the paperwork that you need to help people. Go to your churches, your neighborhoods, and start reaching out to people. Everybody here can be a leader in solving these problems, because nobody's going to solve them for us. We're feet away from the Capitol building. March across. Speak to your legislators. Remind them that they represent you and your interests, and tell them exactly what it is that you need them to do, and put it in writing. And then go back home and talk to all of the people back home in your communities and get them going. We should have thousands of people here today. We should have thousands of people. Now, okay, so we had some rain, we had some wind, we can blame it on the weather. But you can go back into your communities, put up your flag, have a rally in your own community, and get people moving, because we are the ones who are going to solve this problem. No one's going to come in and rescue us. We are the cavalry, so step up.
Thank you. And I want to remind everybody, March 1st is our next rally. Every county is putting together, we have organizers that are putting together a rally near their city halls or near their courthouses to protest this. So hook up with your county people, find out where it's going to be, what time, and we're going to do this statewide March 1st.
I think we all should take a quick short break, maybe throw some music on. Just in a few more minutes, in about 10 or 12 more minutes,